Today God has an urgent message that's been trying to reach you for 24 hours. He says if you continue on your current path, a serious spiritual danger awaits, one that's already affecting your divine protection without you realizing it. This warning isn't meant to frighten you but to redirect you from harm that's been growing around your energy field. Even though this mistake seems small, remember that its consequences ripple through your entire spiritual journey. Believe that this message appears now for a critical reason, and know that by listening to these words, you're already beginning to receive the correction you desperately need. Your spiritual safety and future path matter deeply to the Creator. Of all things, God wants you to understand the critical spiritual misalignment happening in your life right now. This isn't just information to consider later, it's divine intervention needed before sunset today, when this mistake could become permanently embedded in your spiritual pattern. This warning acts as a sacred bridge reconnecting you to your true path and divine protection that's been weakening each day. The next few minutes will restore the spiritual shield that's been breaking down around you, leaving gaps where negative energies have begun entering your life. Your name has been specifically brought forward for this correction because heaven sees the dangerous direction your spirit is heading. This divine message arrives just in time before the mistake creates consequences that would take months or even years to undo. This urgent divine correction is one of many messages God wants to send you. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications to receive future spiritual warnings before permanent damage occurs. Your spiritual well-being depends on staying connected to divine guidance when you need it most. Like this video now as your spiritual acknowledgement that you're ready to receive this correction and get back on your true path. You've been feeling something isn't quite right lately in your spiritual life. You've tried to stay positive and keep moving forward even while sensing invisible resistance. Your spiritual intuition shows your true connection to divine wisdom, and it has been trying to warn you. You've experienced unusual tiredness, strange dreams, or sudden emotional shifts recently and wondered what they mean. Your ability to question these changes shows your natural spiritual awareness, which is why heaven has been persistent about reaching you with this message. You've been working hard on your spiritual growth, but somewhere along the way, an important turn was missed. Because of your sincere spiritual heart, God has been trying repeatedly to reach you with this correction. Heaven has seen how you genuinely seek truth and light even while unknowingly walking a dangerous path. Divine compassion is deeply moved by your situation. The Creator wants to step in personally to help you now. Guided by perfect love and seeing the growing risk to your spirit, God is offering immediate realignment that returns you to your protected path. This correction comes directly from the highest source because your soul matters profoundly in the divine plan, and your current mistake threatens everything you're meant to accomplish. A serious spiritual misalignment far more dangerous than simple doubts or fears has been developing in your energy field. This mistake affects how divine protection flows into your life, gradually disconnecting your spirit from its source of guidance and strength. The error creates blockages in your crown chakra and heart center that manifest as increasing confusion, emotional heaviness, and a sense of spiritual isolation. These negative forces target your spiritual foundation when you're most vulnerable because they recognize your growing light and potential power. They aim to keep you confused and misaligned just enough to prevent your true gifts from fully activating. This divine warning creates a powerful golden light of correction that these entities cannot block or distort. It wraps holy protective energy around your entire spiritual field, dissolving the mistaken patterns before they become permanent. This intervention explains the strange resistance you've been feeling when trying to move forward spiritually. Something has indeed been interfering with your divine connection and true path. God's urgent correction must reach others making the same dangerous mistake right now. Immediately share this warning with at least 3 spiritual friends who might be experiencing similar confusion or blockages. Each person who misses this message continues moving further from their true path and divine protection. Your share could be the divine intervention someone desperately needs before their mistake creates permanent consequences. By sharing this warning, you become an instrument of divine correction, helping rescue others from spiritual danger they don't yet recognize. By hearing this message completely before sunset, you receive heaven's corrective energy flowing directly into your spiritual field. Divine light begins dissolving the misaligned patterns you've unknowingly created. Your connection to divine guidance strengthens immediately as barriers between you and your spiritual source melt away. You'll experience a profound sense of relief and clarity tonight as your sleep becomes truly restful again. Think of this as spiritual realignment being performed on your entire energy system, creating proper flow where blockages have been forming. Guardian angels are already responding to this correction, restoring proper protection around your spiritual boundaries. This divine intervention arrives precisely when needed, as tomorrow would have been too late to easily fix this particular misalignment. The spiritual mistake was about to reach a critical point that would have locked you into months of difficult consequences. This correction prevents that timeline from manifesting and restores your original divine protection and guidance. God sees your true spiritual purpose and potential beyond this temporary mistake. Heaven knows you're at a crucial turning point in your spiritual journey where proper alignment is essential for what comes next. The Creator wants to ensure nothing blocks you from reaching your next level of spiritual growth and service. Divine wisdom recognizes how hard you've been trying despite the confusion. This special correction is absolute proof that you are personally known and watched over by heaven, not just one of many souls. This intervention shows how significant your specific spiritual path is in the greater divine plan. The fact that repeated attempts were made to reach you with this warning means your light and purpose matter far more than you currently understand. Your corrected path connects to helping many others during this critical time of global spiritual awakening. As God's correction flows into your life, consider sending energy back through a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Look for the thanks button appearing now. This energy exchange helps seal your spiritual realignment and extends these divine corrections to others making the same mistake. Your contribution completes the sacred circle of giving and receiving while strengthening your recommitment to your true path. As you receive this divine correction, think about the strange experiences you've had lately. Remember the nights you couldn't sleep well or woke up feeling drained. Think about moments when your prayers seemed to hit a ceiling, or when your spiritual practices didn't bring the peace they once did. These difficulties weren't your imagination, they were direct results of the spiritual misalignment affecting your connection to divine energy. Your feelings of something being off were absolutely correct. The increasing obstacles, unusual emotional swings, and sense of being blocked were all warning signs that your spiritual path needed this urgent divine correction. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now to continue receiving these critical divine corrections when you need them. God notices those who respond to spiritual warnings. Then tell us what specific help you need next by commenting clarity for removing spiritual confusion, protection for strengthening your spiritual boundaries, or purpose for reconnecting to your true divine mission that this mistake has temporarily obscured from your awareness. Imagine tonight as you prepare for sleep, feeling God's presence surrounding you. As your eyes close, see brilliant golden, white light flowing down from above, washing through your entire energy field. Feel a gentle warmth spreading through your body as this corrective energy dissolves all misalignments. Your spiritual connection becomes stronger with each breath, creating proper pathways where blockages once existed. Notice how your breathing becomes deeper and more peaceful as divine order is restored to your spiritual system. Every inhale draws in more purifying light, while every exhale releases the mistaken patterns and their effects from your energy field. This correction feels like heavy weights being lifted from your shoulders, leaving you lighter and more connected to your true source. Some people report tingling sensations at the top of their head or a pressure releasing from their chest as this divine realignment completes. These are signs the correction is working deeply. This spiritual correction also opens doors to greater clarity and direction you've been seeking. It restores proper flow between your everyday awareness and divine guidance systems. It removes the static interference that's been blocking your intuitive insights and spiritual messages. Whether you need clearer direction about important decisions ahead, want to strengthen your natural spiritual gifts, or seek deeper peace amid life's challenges, this divine realignment allows your spirit to reconnect with its original blueprint and highest potential. In the coming days, you'll notice improved spiritual clarity, a stronger sense of being divinely guided, and the return of synchronicities that confirm you're back on your true path. So as you move through the rest of today, understand this is more than just a warning message. It's divine intervention arriving at exactly the right moment before permanent damage occurred in your spiritual field. This correction confirms that when you seem most lost, heaven works hardest to find you. Welcome this spiritual realignment with gratitude and trust. As the correction continues working through your energy system, your authentic connection to divine guidance will strengthen hour by hour. This moment confirms you have an important purpose that God will not allow to be derailed by temporary mistakes or misalignments. Your spiritual journey matters profoundly in the greater unfolding of divine will on earth. This critical message from the Creator cannot be delayed any longer, especially today when the spiritual misalignment was about to become permanently fixed. In your energy pattern, the correction being offered creates a complete spiritual realignment that negative forces cannot prevent. Full awareness of this message activates the most comprehensive level of restoration before the sunset deadline, when this mistake would become much harder to correct. Heaven has been persistently trying to reach you because today is the final opportunity for this painless correction. Receiving this divine correction means experiencing renewed spiritual clarity and connection that many have described as coming home to themselves. People report feeling completely different within just 24 hours, lighter, more peaceful, and reconnected to their spiritual source. This heavenly intervention breaks patterns of confusion and spiritual drift that may have been affecting you without your full awareness. The relief is often so profound that many say they hadn't realized how heavy their spiritual burden had become until it was finally lifted. The divine light of this correction stays permanently in your energy field. For those who truly receive it, creating a blessing that extends beyond just fixing the immediate mistake. This realignment establishes stronger spiritual discernment that helps prevent similar errors in the future while accelerating your progress on your true path. Thousands have completed their spiritual correction through an energy exchange of $5, $10, $20, or more. Your contribution joins theirs in strengthening heaven's network of protection around our entire spiritual community. Every gift amplifies this divine correction and ensures these vital warnings continue reaching those in spiritual danger. Your support helps maintain this direct line of divine intervention for yourself and others. God has been trying to reach you for 24 hours with this correction. Don't continue making this spiritual mistake another day. Subscribe, share, and stay connected to the divine guidance that is actively working to restore your true spiritual path right now.